It's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy.
Right? I woke up like this.
Okay.
And went to sleep like it too.
Literally.
The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live. On Be Exposed
Jacqueline.
Radio.
Yes, Mom? I wanted to talk to you about something, and... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just got a text. Oh, there's another one. Wow. Busy me. So, anyway...
Oh, wait, Mom. I just got a message. My friends keep commenting on my comment. Oh, there's another one. So many comments on my comment.
Oh, I can't wait to watch TV tonight. Playoffs!
Hey, guys, check out my new video game. Pew, pew. Wait. Mom, what?
What?
What'd you say? Wait a second, what?
This weekend, unplug. Take your family to the forest. There's nothing in the world like experiencing nature firsthand. Trees, paths, bluebirds, streams. Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. To find the forest nearest you, go to discovertheforest.org. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com, the home of Talk Lately with Monty, every Tuesday at 7 p.m.
If you missed last week's show of W.E.I.R.D Radio on BeExposedRadio.com, check out this flashback.
Because he's a family man.
Yeah, because we got somebody who wants to eat every day.
Absolutely.
More
gotta
than
feed
once.
the kid, man.
Every day, more than one time.
Gotta keep the kid fed.
More than one time. He needs to be fed at least twice.
But I'm joined
He gets
by
a
Big
little
Mama
cranky
Alma.
if you don't. Have you met me? Yeah, he has no filter. So it's like it is really funny when I posted this the other day that I did not ever want to know this much about myself. Your children are you and whoever else you have made a child with, and then all of the people that are in that bloodline. So
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
Hello. We are live with W.E.I.R.D Radio. I am your host, Kenyon Parson. How you guys doing out there? We got TC here.
What's going on,
He just woke
everybody?
up. He still got that that morning stank breath. Like you sound like Barry White, so you know it's extra thick.
Yeah, I might have that, but I still smell, look, and sound better than you.
Don't lie to yourself. We got Eric here in the booth.
Yeah, because he's on my side.
One of you niggas. Stello is in traffic as per usual, so he'll be showing up in about 3 minutes. Mark that down. 6:04. Stello's walking through that door.
Why'd you have to rhyme it?
I didn't try. That was completely coincidental. How wonderful.
For some reason, I don't know why. I thought you were going to say, I didn't try. I don't know why. It came out like that.
Oh, man. So how you guys doing out there? What did we talk about last show? I think I've just been down nostalgia way these past couple of days. I'm not really sure why. I have been watching a lot of Bill Nye the Science Guy recently. And
For all of those who don't know that used to be a show.
yeah, most people know Bill Nye these days as serving up niggas who think that he's weak on the news when they talk to him about climate change. Him and Neil deGrasse Tyson will chop you down. I've never seen two scientists who are so vicious. And yeah, I figured, I saw it on Netflix. Great. I'll start my son off right? Well, he hates it. He doesn't get it. But he doesn't really speak English right now, so I can't really blame him. But I did watch the show again because I enjoyed it the first time. I like Bill Nye because he makes sense. He does science. And then, it's a good show, so I really got sucked in. What really got me was halfway through the first season of the show, he talked about climate change. This is 1993. I'm 3 years old, right?
Yep.
Boop.
6:03.
Couldn't have waited a minute, Stello. God damn it! If I had money on you.
You
Oh,
technically
Stello's here
wouldn't
with
have been right.
paper towels. Thanks.
Because we ain't got none at the house.
Necessities.
Right.
Take care of home.
Oh man, oh man. So Stells, do you remember Bill.E.I.R.D, the science guy?
Yeah, I do. He actually got us in trouble once. I'll tell the story when I get on the mic.
Oh wow.
No, you're technically on the mic. They can hear you.
You got in
Ooh,
trouble.
damn! You almost blinded me.
Oh. Stell's in the building. All right.
Now the science guy.
Yes.
I remember it was something about that invisible toxic cloud of gas that can kill people that you can create with home products. So me and my brother took Dawn dish liquid and mixed it with ammonia to see if we could make the invisible gas. And of course you won't know until somebody dies. My mother beat the shit out of me and that boy.
Y'all was trying to make the invisible death gas.
Yeah.
Carbon monoxide.
Yeah.
Kudos. I'm glad to see you're alive and
Wow.
you're here.
Like,
I know,
okay,
right?
as a person who
Almost.
almost
I'm just saying. I mean, if you think about it, if you guys were successful and no one was there, I wouldn't know you today.
Life would be different.
as a person who almost lit a bush on fire with him inside it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
tell this bush story. What is that bullshit?
Were you trying to become a human sacrifice?
Well, it was
You're trying to recreate that scene in the Bible.
not a very exciting story. Honestly, I don't know what story you're talking about. Not really. Oh wait, there is a burning bush. Very, nothing.
So just tell your story.
I don't need to get struck down in here. It's a very small space.
Very small.
Yeah, we don't need no collateral damage.
Like, it's not even a very exciting story. Like, I was a huge pyro when I was younger. You know, it hasn't really changed. Like, it got better in high school because we had a fireplace, so I had an outlet to my aggressions. But when I was younger, I would light toilet paper rolls on fire, put them in the sink. I was the first one to go over right at incense. I had that in Japan. This one particular time, I got a hold of some matches because I'm a pyro. I'm gonna get a hold of matches. That's obvious.
A thing.
I lived in an apartment complex which is right next to the park that we had in the complex. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have died. It was a terrible walk. There's a bush that had a little opening conveniently for like 8-year-olds. So I went in there. I believe it was me and my cousin, and it was like a real hollow bush. Like, it was just like a ring, and inside was a lot of dead trees, dead bramble, things that couldn't get light. A lot of shit that can really catch fire. So we were like, all right, we're gonna make a little fire. So we made a little fire. And then the fire got bigger.
Right.
So we was like, oh, this is getting out of hand. So we had to stomp that out real fast. Got a couple of burns, and we just got the hell out of there and never spoke of it again.
Until now.
Until now, yes. Yes.
That's your limitation.
Right, we both have kids now, so you can't beat us anymore.
I that reminds me. That story to me sounds like the story of Bill and Ted's Awesome Adventure of 1996, where I forgot exactly what happened, but essentially I think Bill had blamed somebody else for lighting a squirrel on fire that got somebody's garage caught on fire that then burnt half the house, but it ended up being Ted the entire time. Yeah, you're Ted. That's who you are. So when they bring up you mean the garage fire of 96? Yeah, that's you.
We put the fire out. All right, so when we take a break, we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about basically how much Trump is fucking shit up and how y'all really didn't pay attention. And Bill.E.I.R.D told y'all 23 years ago. He said it. This is W.E.I.R.D Radio on BigExploseRadio.com, and we'll be right back.
Business owners, need more customers? Offer fantasy sports contests and generate more sales. Restaurants, bars, hotels, auto dealerships, real estate offices. Whatever your business, fantasy sports contests can help you increase your sales and bring you more loyal customers. Visit fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. Our software lets you customize contests fast and easy for your brand. That's right. Visit fanify.com or call 888-55-SPORT. That's 888-55-SPORT or visit fanify.com.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do. Tell the world I see with an emoji to stop the bullies.
Know someone who's being bullied online? Send the witness emoji. It looks like an eye in a speech bubble, and it's in the symbol section near the clocks in your phone. You'll let the world know it isn't cool, and you'll let your friend know you care. Learn more about the witness emoji at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Check out what you missed on Be Exposed Radio.
Are you getting your kids this hoverboard thing that's taking over the country? They range from $300 to $600. They're blowing up. And then, I mean, literally blowing up. That one video, I thought that was going to be the one and only video that I saw in reference to it. And it wasn't. I seen, now I could probably tell you about 10 to 15 videos of this happening where this battery gets super, super hot.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
And we're back. My Trump speech of today is going to be very short. Then we can move on to other more lighthearted things.
Thank you.
As per to do. But I've been on Facebook very little recently. You know, just want to make Stello a little more proud of me. You know, bring up my standing in someone else's eyes.
Still, that ain't gonna be shit, but it's cool. It's cool.
The only reason you couldn't get that title is because it was already taken.
Right, trademark.
Yeah, boom.
But you know, I went on there a little bit because sometimes my mom starts talking about it, and then I have to go and look.
Of course.
So first, there are 80 programs in the federal government that are being defunded recently, and that he's trying to defund or has defunded. Mm-hmm. Things like the EPA, NASA.
Speaking of the EPA, isn't the guy he made the head of the EPA
doesn't believe in global warming.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
And then so that's how that all works out.
It's fucking beautiful.
Right. So we got alternative energy initiatives being defunded. The National Arts Association, National Writers Association, all of these things are losing money.
Right, because it's not a real thing.
Right.
Who needs art?
Right. Do you know what people are really fucking mad about?
What's that?
Meals on Wheels is being defunded.
Really?
Yes. Because do you know what Meals on Wheels is a part of? Welfare. Because it's for the welfare of people. Funny how words work.
That's fuck. I didn't know that shit was still around.
Yes.
Mount Sunshine used to work for them fucking many moons ago.
Meals on Wheels is a way that many old people, it is the only way that they get food. And people are like, oh, well, what are they going to do? What you going to do? You know this. You knew this was happening. You knew this was coming months ago. The final thing that I can say on it is one of my coworkers, when I was working for the solar company, he told me about why he decided to vote for Trump. Talking about illegals coming over. He lost his job at some place and then lost at another place. Coincidentally, happened to be some Mexicans. Right? But now I can say in full honesty and conviction that Trump took my job. Maybe not right now, but it's going to be harder to get solar energy jobs because they're being defunded. Like what?
Right.
and you want people to go out on a limb to fund this $110,000 system for one house, right? I mean, but y'all wanted somebody who didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah,
there you go.
It was good for America.
There you go.
You know,
Making it great again.
Fucking Rick Ross actually, on his new album, which I haven't listened to completely, and I kind of don't like already, but he shouted out Donald Trump. It was funny as I'm listening to it. It was just kind of like background noise, but I heard this one line where he was like, "I'm glad Donald Trump is in office because we have to destroy shit before we rise up." I was like, I want to go with you on that. I really do. I really do.
But morally, I can't.
Exactly. I know better. That's the problem.
Emotionally, I can't.
I know better.
CBC, that's because you know better. And see, everyone who's, I'll say, almost everyone who listens to his music doesn't know better. So they're like, yeah, if Ross said it, we're going to rise up.
Gospel.
How, Ross? How?
yeah, Ross, give us the way.
Teach us, Rose.
He does have that big
Teach
beard.
us the Rose way.
He does have the beard of the prophet, so that maybe is convincing.
I mean, he already said it on his last album cover, God Forgives, I know. So I'm pretty sure that's like
he's
that's like an ongoing mantra for some people.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I thought it was cool when I first heard it, and I just left it where it was. I'm not, going to tap that on me and let it follow me for the rest of my life.
Nah.
It's an album I'll listen to probably until I'm dead, but I don't need that. I don't need that philosophy.
16.
It's my shit.
That's a great track.
The fact that 3 Stacks produced it.
When 16
God.
ain't enough. I'm sorry to segue.
Mm-hmm.
Someone tried to argue me down that 3 Stacks was not one of the greatest lyricists of this time.
I wanted you to stop where you were because I knew where that was going to go. I've had that same conversation.
And they were like trying to argue. They was like, what has he done solo? I was like, he's produced albums. He's composed music. He's
Absolutely.
one of the few artists who had a TV show for children.
That they raped him for. They snatched that shit out the air quick.
Quick.
They don't want the babies learning about music and.
Which we talking about? You talking about
3000 Magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a
they
good
ripped
show.
That was a great show. But he was like, what has he done? I was like, he produced the soundtrack for Idlewild. He helped John Legend, and he composed one of Adele's songs that both won Grammys. So how does that not account to his artistry?
I mean, all you have to do is just bring up The Love Below and Speaker Box.
And they was like, oh, one album, but what else? I was like, what are you talking about?
They did that shit on their own.
They did that on their own because what was Stankonia was too easy.
I was about to say, but if you know anything about Outkast and how they started and where they came from, every single project that they ever did was done by Organized Noise. That's Rico Wade, fucking Sleepy Brown, and I can't remember the other brother's name. It always slips my mind. But yeah, them three, they're the mega producers. They did every single one of their albums. When they actually branched off from them to make the Speaker Box and The Love Below, that's when they really fucking took off. They found their own. How do you make one album that's 2 albums? Like, come on, that was fucking amazing.
Yeah,
front to back.
Like a lot of you know, we argued for like an hour,
and I believe you.
And he randomly brought up, since you want to bring up producers, you could talk about Young Berg. I was like, all right, I'm done with you. You are now and forever Berg. I'm calling you Berg. I don't know. I don't care what your first name is. You are Berg from.
I mean, he has produced hit records, but not on the scale that, Andre 3000 has.
None.
Young Berg never produced an entire project that was a #1 album or anything like that.
I don't think Young Berg has produced anything that someone's run a Grammy for.
I want y'all to know.
Not even a nomination for a Grammy.
I need y'all to know it took y'all 7 times to say Young Berg's name before a face popped in my head.
Because he's a nobody.
Hey, little mama. Think
about the nigga that got his chain snatched a couple times.
That's how I know him. That's how I remember, because I saw the pictures. It was something like this. Afterwards, when he was trying to sneak him into that limo.
Think about sexy kid. That guy.
That song was actually a hit, which makes me mad. That song was considered a hit.
So, think of Hazel E.
Y'all just put me in a horrible tailspin.
Why are you playing that? What are you doing?
Oh, he's confusing us.
He's
watching it while we're talking.
You're creepy as shit, dude.
You're very vain. There's people you can talk to about that.
I can talk to myself.
and their
talking to yourself is okay as long as you don't respond.
No. As long as you don't consecutively respond. Because I respond whenever I need to make a decision sometimes.
Yes, you
but
do.
When you start doing it consecutively, carrying on a conversation. Anyways, if you guys want to join in on the nostalgic / mega episode that's going on right now, you can call us at 410-702-5657, or you can text
Send them news.
If you haven't seen Bill Nye the Science Guy, shame on you. First off,
I mean, I'm pretty sure adults listen to our show.
Yeah.
We've seen it.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you're an adult, if you gotten to my age and you haven't seen it, shame on you. First off, go watch that show and learn something.
Hey,
Second
some
off,
niggas ain't had cable.
And then,
well, no, I didn't have cable. I was
trying to make a point. Just had to. You usually go with me on this.
I wasn't ready.
The one time.
He's like, well, nah, you ain't need cable for Bill Nye. They made sure everybody got Bill Nye
access, my nigga. That shit was free.
Yes, it was.
just shoot me in my head, why don't you?
Man, but yes, if you've seen the show, if you haven't seen the show, watch it now. Show your kids, and then call us.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Or text us 443-642-9403.
What you watching? Oh man. So, where have you been?
Where have I been?
Yeah.
I've been dealing with a tremendous amount of nonsense. So aside from me trying to pass these classes, and aside from me working at the university, I've been trying to get this studio space off the ground. And I hit the mother lode of all snags you could possibly hit.
Rats.
So I've been talking to this guy for like a month and some change, and for the month and the change that we've been talking, everything's been good. Yesterday,
his phone number vanished.
No, yesterday I was supposed to meet him to give him the money for this space.
Your car broke down.
Here's the snag. Wednesday, he texts me, "Hey, one of my tenants has to expand, so I don't have the space anymore." But I've been talking to you for an entire month. You wait till the day before I'm supposed to, me and the guy I'm going into the building with to make things happen. I've booked stuff from April and May, got all my equipment together, and you tell me the day before we're supposed to get the keys to the place that you don't have space anymore? That was like the ultimate. Just like, hey, can you give me 3 consecutive gunshots, please? Yeah, all that extra, yeah.
Wait, okay, now if you double load the bullet, it's gonna blow up. Let's get that out the way. But go ahead.
No, because she's 6 shooters. You're doing it at the same time. Mind you, only letting one go before you let the other one go. So that was my Wednesday into Thursday.
Some modern guns.
But like everyone's been telling me,
let's get an AK.
Everyone's been telling me, that just means that I'm in the right direction, and it just wasn't meant for me.
Well, okay.
Lo and behold, I think I found another space.
All right, you say that right now. Today, I went to have lunch with Alma after running an errand.
I think you're right. Huh? I'm messing with you. Continue.
Don't do that.
You see how nervous his face got?
Oh, yeah,
we never about to roll. And then if I forget, it's gone. I went to lunch, and Alma showed me a listing of every single house that has a lien on it, tax issues, foreclose, all of that bullshit that are going up for auction. All of them in the entire city. I saw some on there, $70,000 going for $500, $65,000 going for $1,000. And there's she
Can I get a copy of this list?
Yeah,
look,
we might just
it's on it's on. That's what we said. You can go on the bidbaltimore.org, I think. Net maybe.
I'll just search Bid Baltimore.
Bid Baltimore.
I'll figure it
You'll
out.
find it'll give you the list. You can find everything. We can like buy a house next week. Probably won't be able to live in it, but I mean, goddamn it, I could buy a house next week. Like I could buy a house and then have use the extra money that I saved over for the house to buy a car. Like it would be a shitty house and a shitty car, but
it'll be yours.
It'll be mine and paid off.
Yeah. You won't have to do anything except the elbow grease that's going to go into making it livable.
Putting that thousands of dollars in, but
that's what investments are.
Yes, it is. Be like our rich friend Tim. Be a slumlord.
Speaking of which, Tim is looking for another tenant.
Oh.
Apparently, one of the tenants didn't do his bidding, so he kicked him out. No, I'm lying. But one of them did get kicked out because they weren't holding up their end of the bargain when they signed their lease. So Tim's looking for another tenant. It's in this spacious townhome that he just renovated last year and a half ago. And,
self-locking doors.
Self-locking doors, heated floors in the bathroom.
What was it, soft close cabinets?
Yeah, everything's soft close. Everything's up to date. Everything's included. It's right near John Hopkins and Kennedy Krieger. So if you need something like that, you can snap me at TC_ on the air.
Yes, or you can send your information to reallydoperadio@gmail.com.
And we'll let Tim know.
Yeah.
And we'll send you pictures and things.
Yeah.
Because it's really nice.
It's really nice. I think the room's going for $700.
All right. And then, as a sidebar, if you do move in, you get to party with us on occasion. How fun would that be? You get to
You'll
show
probably
up.
like Stello and me. I'm not so much sure about him.
I give things.
You give things.
Whether you like them or not, but God damn it, I'm generous.
Yeah, but we also know that you take your clothes off.
Whoa.
Right or wrong? See how you didn't answer?
Occasionally. That's only when I'm very drunk and very warm.
No,
if it's winter, I'm cool.
It's all
So we're going on break. You can give us a call at 410-702-5657 or text us at 443-642-9403.
I just want to know why he's lying.
You can always snap us at TC on the air. You can send it right to his phone.
Snap the Falcon. Hashtag snap.
That's right.
Send him anything. Falcon. Actually, I think that's what it is. I think it's TC_Falcon. Let me double check. Let me double check.
Let him go through that.
Yep, TC_Falcon.
Hashtag snap the Falcon.
Look, just snap him of you doing interesting shit and then say that I told you to do it. This is Weird Radio on BigShowsRadio.com, and we will be right back.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do. Tell the world I see with an emoji to stop the bullies.
Know someone who's being bullied online? Send the witness emoji. It looks like an eye in a speech bubble, and it's in the symbol section near the clocks in your phone. You'll let the world know it isn't cool, and you'll let your friend know you care. Learn more about the witness emoji at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
So we're going to get a little bit into the album with Miss Amira and learn the basis of it, the Banji soul of it all.
Yes.
So let us know, first of all, what is Banji soul?
Banji soul is basically just real. It's real soul. It's real. It's not cut down. It's not watered down. It's, how as hot as it came off of my mind and my heart, that's what it is. And a lot of the times I get a little tangy, bangy, ratchet, whatever how you like to put it, classify it, but I like to say banji, because I'm classy.
Banji is a little classier.
It's a little classier. That's got your pinky up. Got your pinky up with that.
Okay, we got to keep the B's, the bougie, the banji.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's created her own lane, Banji soul. So let us know how that is covered in the album that released on the 9th of this month, right?
Yes. Well, I did it to a number of industry tracks, including like the Beatles Come Together, and I did a Lindsay Lohan joint. You remember the Confessions of a Broken Heart?
Okay.
And a lot of stuff I aimed to like change the theme that was originated, or just to It was my therapy.
Okay.
It was my therapy.
So that's why this is a mixtape.
Yes.
Okay, because you did a lot of remakes. Okay, I got you. The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live.
Check out this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show on BeExposedRadio.com.
If you had a dream venue, where would that be? Like, some people want to do Carnegie Hall or like a big stadium somewhere.
I would go with Madison Square. I wanna feel that
So
building.
you just gonna shoot for the moon.
I want to feel it. I want to look out and just feel the vibration of all of those people there to be uplifted and all of that. Cause that's what I want to do for people.
So are you dancing? Are you?
I want to implement that. I think I want to start doing some blocking, like not like tear it up, but just like a
a little 1-2, 1-2.
hell, a little not voguing, but kind of the essence of it. Very posy and hit the mark. Yeah, we're not trying to like bust out sweats.
So that's mean you don't have the dance gene and you.
I can dance.
Okay,
that's not what I was doing.
I can dance, but I'm not, trying to give that. That's not my lane. I want to keep it really kind of a retro feel with like the new school with a retro feel. Like
okay, little bandy soul.
Yeah.
People gonna start using that.
Right. And they should.
Little bandy soul. Yeah. But this market, so people know, like this was mine.
This where it came from. Because people was queens out here now that was princesses last week. They was princesses before my album dropped. Now they queen or something. Like, pinky up.
I cannot. The Artist Exchange Radio Show every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live on BeExposedRadio.com.
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
I hate you guys. We're back with Weird Radio. I do. I wish I had like 2 better versions of TC and Stello to replace them right now.
What are you talking about? We are the better versions.
Boom. God damn it.
Oh, man. This is what I'll do. This is my weird project. I'll find Stello and TC replacements. Let's see how well you like that shit.
Let's see how well that goes.
It's gonna be some fucking dude with an afro and all silver jewelry. Let's see how you really like
And then there's gonna be a guy who's like $1.75.
But say that's my stick. You can't take that one.
Sorry. Okay, he's gonna be $1.75 and dark.
Oh man, we don't need no light skin, dark skin on here. That'll get too much. And then we have a Stello with silver. I can't. The hair.
No, not silver. Platinum.
There you go.
It's gonna have platinum.
Oh, you can't. No, platinum. That's obviously a drug dealer. It's obvious. I can't.
That's hip hop in 2002. Everything was platinum.
It really was.
Everything was platinum.
So you don't remember the lyrics? I believe, and I quote: "Riding around the city, bling bling." Oh yeah. Remember, everyone had chains.
That's right.
With spree wells on them.
If you didn't, I remember. God damn. If you didn't know, if anybody came out, was born in the year that the song "Hot in Here" came out, you know that it's 15. Well, if you are 15, you probably don't know that song.
So hot in here.
You probably definitely have no idea who's Nelly.
No, they probably know Nelly because they may watch, what is that shit? Real Husbands of Hollywood.
Yes.
He was on that, or is on that. I don't watch it.
Yes.
But yeah, they might know him from
But
that.
you know what? They still play that song on the radio every now and then.
Yeah.
And in the club. It's just,
I don't go to clubs
brief.
and I don't have a car, so.
It's very brief.
Keeps me away from that fucking
but yeah,
club.
remember when the chains with spree wells on them, and then people went to Walmart and got them hubcaps.
I'll never forget when I was in the 7th grade. We were down in Hollandtown, that area. There was this white dude who was driving like a fucking, I don't even know what it was, but he had the fucking hubcap Spreewell things. We asked him, could we spin his rims, and he said, go ahead.
No,
I saw it on a minivan once.
This is what I'm talking about here, okay?
Disappointed
So
me.
let me take you back to my 2002 experience that I remember when the spree wells were fucking hot, right? So
don't forget about the Air Force Ones.
Oh yeah, well, no, that's a whole separate deal. Because I certainly had 4 pair of white Air Force Ones, for all occasions. But no, going on the spree wells and the fucking spinning rims and shit, and the minivan, because that's how this shit's gonna coincide, right? I saw this dude. He had his fucking spinning chain. Now, if you're from the Philly, Wilmington, Delaware, like that kind of area, right? You know something called Cowtown. Cowtown is where you can get a Japanese sword for $12.
Nice. Okay.
Right? Is it a real Japanese sword? God no. God no. All right.
People don't need to know that.
You get 4 pair of Air Force Ones for $15.
Those weren't Air Force.
Come on. Okay.
Those were Air Flight ones.
So yeah,
form-fitting ones.
So
yes,
this guy, he just he'd come back from Cowtown, and he had on a big ass fake spinning rim chain.
Yep.
Right. And then he was like, "Yo, like we couldn't see his car." And he was like, "Yo, I got these new spinners." We were like, "What?" We're 12. When we saw the chain first, we was like, "Nah," because my uncle bought that, and I know he ain't got no money. Don't play me. So we were like, all right, let's check him out. We look at his car. He ain't got no fucking Cobra. He ain't got no fucking Charger. He is not a car that you put spinners on. I don't remember what it was. It was a piece of shit. I know that much.
That's all that matters.
As he drove, he said, "You want to see?" So he drove. The wheels turned. The spinners did not. Like a motherfucking shield on the outside.
Yes. He had Greek. No, I'm sorry. He had the Roman. He had the Roman gauntlet.
Fucking kneecappers.
Yes. He had those.
Now there are a set of Spreewell rims that actually, when the tires are spinning, they don't move. They just rock. Those are called floaters. Those do exist.
Yeah, he ain't got money.
No.
Because if you go down to Houston, you see them niggas.
Those were clearly plastic. I can see that with my bad eyes 10 years ago.
When it used to get worn and shit, so like whatever that matte, not that glossy shit is, so peel off, had that dome spot on it.
Matte and then it turn white. I remember.
People with the fake ones, how they would, if they did spin, they spun counterclockwise.
You get too close to the curb, your shit got these black marks in it from where the shit just got scratched. Yeah. That was a
spinners.
Bad time.
That happened, kids.
Look up a 3-6 Mafia song called Riding Spinners.
That, or you can just look at Country Grammar.
You go watch Pimp My Ride.
Oh,
y'all want a history lesson.
Oh,
when Exhibit was when he was post-relevant. Exhibit was post-relevant because he couldn't do music. He had a TV show and nobody was trying to put him on a track. Did you realize that?
Actually, nah, yo, like the West Coast. If you really West Coast, like you probably fuck with Exhibit. Us over here on this side, I'm not sure about the South. We wasn't feeling them. Trust me, I actually had a copy of Man vs. Machine. That's when I actually had my own money to buy CDs.
Right.
Yeah,
back when that was a thing.
Shit was not hot. I think that shit went gold too. I think that album went gold.
Which is crazy, because when you think, like, if brought up randomly in a conversation, it was like, hey, what's that one Exhibit track? Huh?
I can't think of one.
You can't think of one. You can't name one track off the top of your head right now.
I would say Bitch Please, and that's not his song. He was featured on it.
He featured on it. It's like, I give somebody $50 right now. You can name one track.
I know a whole bunch of Exhibit adjacent songs.
Right. I know songs that he's mentioned in, like in 50 Cents in the Club. He's mentioned in it.
God damn!
I know. He had a verse in 8 Mile.
He was a whole person in 8 Mile.
Like, I'm just saying. Like, realistically speaking, there are rappers like that where you're just like, name a track.
One that they did by themselves.
That was hot.
That everybody was riding.
Like, the words. Crickets. We need to get that soundbite. We need to get crickets. Oh my god! Because like it's just when you think about Pimp My Ride, that was the only thing that he was technically I won't say the only thing, because like you said, he did go gold, and he had money and everything. But Pimp My Ride.
That's how people knew him.
West Coast Customs is the real reason people know who Exhibit is.
And I'm not gonna lie, I used to watch that show religiously.
So did I.
Just to see what kind of crazy shit they would do to people's cars.
I love, because even back in the day, I love the artistry. I knew, I love. There's two things that I love most about the show: the artistry of putting all of this extravagant shit in this college kid's car,
right?
And then two, knowing that one, either that car is going to be horrifically damaged
or stolen,
and no insurance is going to cover that, or two, this person can be satisfied in the knowledge that no one can ever steal their car.
Because they'll know.
Ever steal their car.
Everyone will know whose car it is.
So wait. Let me ask you a question. Mm-hmm. Okay. That Sea Dream blue swipe right there with the magenta candy paint on the bottom and them two black screens in the back. You got that. That's not my car that I just picked up. That you got that.
See, if you steal that car, you don't steal it to just drive it.
You chop that out.
You take that bitch straight to the chop shop. You call your man's like, yo, leave that bitch open. I'm pulling through right now. No stopping.
Like everything on that car. Everything
Taking
on that
the
car.
doors off and flipping them inside out.
Because here's the thing. Everything on that car was damn near brand new.
Yep.
All the parts inside of it were
the door.
damn
They
near
took
brand new.
the old door off, put a new door on, painted it, took the engine out, put a new engine on, painted
changed
it.
the exhaust pipes. You basically just
It's
got
a
a
new
whole
car.
tune-up with some extra shit.
It's a whole new car.
I think the best, like one of my favorite features they put in anybody's car, and this is when I was trying to be a rapper, like that was my dream.
The DJ mixer in the back trunk, in the trunk?
It was for the guy, like he wanted to write his rhymes. He would say he would write rhymes while he was driving. That's a bad idea. They had a computer in there, and it was well, not voice activated, but as you spoke, it typed out what you were saying. So he could really just kick his flows.
Speech to text.
I thought that shit was hard. Y'all was like, yo, I need that.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
You don't. I always liked, like fucking you get two Xboxes in the front, in the back of the two seats. You got two Xboxes in the trunk. First off,
you're gonna break in your shit instead.
First
of
off,
I'm not stealing your car. Fuck the car. I just want that.
Take everything out. I got two TVs right here. Boop boop. Pop it out. But
I got them
first
portables
off,
now.
First off, you can't put shit in your trunk anymore.
What are you gonna do when you go grocery shopping?
You can't go grocery, and then
You can't drive that
you
car.
give that shit to they give it to like a college kid. Well, yeah, he's a teacher for the deaf. He does Habitat for Humanity. He saves like 4 homeless people a week. We really want to do something.
Well,
nice
you know
for
what we're
him.
going to do for you? Here's what we're going to start off with. First, we're going to give my man that fiery candy apple red, that fire hydrant all along the side of his car. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take the driver's seat and the passenger seat, and we're going to meld them together. That way, if he needs to put something across his seat, he can. Next, in the back seat, they're going to be orthopedic cushions in it. So if he ever has to transfer somebody,
the back seat's
to
just
the
speakers.
No.
The back seat is
no,
84 speakers.
this is for this guy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make them orthopedic seating just in case he ever has to transport any of the elderly or the homeless to a shelter. Next, and this is where it gets off. Yeah, man. So what we're gonna do in the trunk? We're gonna have a full-fledged sign language seminar. We're gonna have the laser pointer. We're gonna have the dry erase board and all the magnets with the hand signals. That way he can ride around the hood teaching all the kids.
Saving lives, man.
I'm trying to tell you that car right there. That car is probably practical and probably would still be around today.
They're gonna fucking sue the shit out of it.
But no, I think
a damn good idea. We own it.
Right. Watch. They're gonna bring the episodes back. That's gonna be the first one they make. I'm be like, I want money. I spoke that into existence. But no, I think my favorite episode was a guy who was an aspiring DJ. And he got tired of carrying all of his stuff around. So they basically cut out his back seat and made a bench where the inside part of his trunk would fold down, and it would be speakers, and then the DJ mix board would come out of the bottom. And they would have designer headphones, and he could be in his trunk on the go at any party outside, and just
that I do like, because that fits his lifestyle significantly. And a DJ setup is a fucking lot to carry.
Yeah.
So
but my thing is, he can't always do outside events. He can't bring that stuff inside?
Yes, he is.
Nah, but
now he
they gave him all new equipment,
DJ
right?
Squid.
No, they gave him all the equipment, but it was attached to the car.
That's what I'm saying. So he
point,
still got his shit, so he can,
Now he's DJ Squid, the boardwalk DJ.
What car is he going to use now? Now that his own.
You call your man, say, I need your ride for the night.
At this point, he changes his name to DJ Squid. He's the boardwalk DJ. That's it. He shows up. Oh, it's inside.
Oh, it's Squid.
You got a loading dock I can drive? Nah. Well, I mean, y'all can come outside in the parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot pimping.
Alley party.
All he does is college parties now.
All he does is college parties, industrial parks, skate parks.
Venice Beach. Time to go. Nigga just drive. Music playing.
5050.
You follow the loud noise. We'll get him.
Right. Yep. No. That's him going down the street. We still hear him cruising in the streets of my 6'4". Yeah, that's him.
So talking about fucking Pimp My Ride, and then going back to the listing that I had. In case you didn't hear in the last segment, if you want to buy a house for like $700, check out Bid Baltimore. You might be able to get it. You might not. The final listing isn't till May.
That's fine.
Because they give people a chance to get their shit together.
Yeah.
But they probably won't.
For sure. I'm gonna be looking.
There are Habitat for Humanity houses up for sale.
I'm nervous.
Yeah, because do you know what that means? Do you know what Habitat for Humanity is?
Tell the listeners what it is.
The Habitat for Humanity is for people who cannot, they typically don't have the means to get a house, but they typically it's for people who do like a lot of charity work. They work with people, but because they spend so much on other people, they don't have enough for themselves. So they go and they build a house for this person. Well, building houses, you got land tax, you got that water tax, and then there's not only the water tax, there's also a rain tax. If y'all didn't know, that stacks up.
I thought that got
It did not. No, that still shows up on my water bill. You should probably check yours.
That's crazy.
So you get this house now, and you remember shows like I don't know, fucking Move That Truck. Is that what it is? Yeah, that's what it's called. Move That Truck, whatever.
Move That
They build
bus.
a house, they fix up a house, or they build a house, or whatever, for a family with 17 children who can barely get along, and then they build this wonderful house with a king-size bathroom with a sunken tub and a waterfall, a shower spit. Then they can't afford it and get kicked out.
Yep.
This happened all the time, so much that the show had to eventually get a Habitat for Humanity can work in the same function. These are very nice houses that, you gotta pay taxes on. I just always thought that's fun, with Pimp My Ride, right? If you, the bank comes after you, right? You just lost that originally $2,500 car that is now a $25,000 car.
Yeah,
and they're like, well, according to old value, we taking this plus that. You don't get that market value with your new stuff.
Yeah, you should have just kept that shitty ass Datsun that you had that you started with a fucking wooden spoon. Come on.
They got a Skylark with
Should've
a turbo.
kept the Pinto as a Pinto.
I think about that. I think about how good things can be bad things and bad things can be good things.
Yeah, because I like expensive shit that I can't afford. I don't always get it, but yeah, I like nice shit that I can't afford.
Yeah, I think the average American does. It's like, ooh, that looks nice. I have an entire Pinterest to stuff that I should buy that I know I can't buy.
That's why I don't window shop. So now I really look for it.
Use a window shopper.
All right. So look, we're going to take another quick break before we come back for our final segment. When we come back, we're going to talk about Stuff and Junk. This is Weird Radio on BeExposedRadio.com. And we'll be right back.
Hot BXR.
Oh, my.
Thank you for tuning in to BeExposedRadio.com. sit back, relax, and listen to this flashback of the Artist Exchange Radio Show.
Football, you basically have a good 10 to 12 years, and that's what it is.
When you have a lot of people retiring early, it's funny. A lot of me and my alumni from UVA, where I graduated from, one of our fellow Wahoos, he retired yesterday, 32 years old. To Brigashaw Ferguson, and he's been in the league like 10 or 12 years. So like you said, a lot of guys are making that change on their own now because they're seeing a lot of things from the concussion movement,
right?
Stuff that's been happening. It's not the noun, it's the effects later, because you see different stories of men are in like their 50s and some are committing suicide because of the banging and the voices or the concussions. And
did you see that?
I haven't got a chance to see it. But
not the movie, but did you see those effects?
I have seen concussions in college where guys have played that whole entire game and didn't realize they was at a football game.
Wow.
But like before the big emphasis came about whole concussions and what's going on, we was taught you just run to the wall. You can't be soft. You shake it off and get back in it. So
the wrong attitude to have.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really internal. Like you really doing damage, not just to your bones,
right,
but to your mind.
Everything.
Right.
And later on down the line, because just like you said, once the game is over, when you've been in a game, and you think about it, because I tell people the NFL, any sports, whether it's male or female, is a semi-military, because you're told when to get up, when to work out, what to eat, when to play. All right, now you got a curfew, you got to be in the bed by this time. You do it for years and years, and all of a sudden, bam, it's done. So what do you do?
Right.
So just like the military that have with PTSD, we have that because we so used to having a certain way. And I remember watching this Brian Gumbel on HBO, it was like years ago, and a guy would act like he was getting dressed, a real good football player, would walk his daughter to the bus stop, and he would come back in the house, close the curtains, and just sit there because he didn't know how else to handle himself, because he was so used to being told what to do, because our schedule are laid out. By this time, you got to do this. By this time, you got to do this. Eat at this time, back on the field. So,
hey, what's up? This is Nate, host of the Artist Exchange Radio Show. Tune in every Friday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. and every Saturday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Real artist, real talk, real live, here live on BeExposedRadio.com. Check out this flashback from the Artist Exchange Radio Show. I'll let you speak on it. You know it better than I do.
All right, thank you, Nate. So,
You are listening to BeExposedRadio.com.
All right, we are back with Word Radio. We've been nerding it up in the break. TC has been playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
I have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Yes.
So if you want to battle me, for all those people who listen, it's simply Falcone, Falcone. What's up? Challenge me.
Right. I'm going to have to hop on there tonight because I had it before. Then my phone died, or the last one revolted. I think I talked about that. I was real mad on the radio that day.
Yeah.
And I got to get it back.
Yeah.
Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is and was my shit.
Still is.
It really is. I still have my cards. I got my deck ready in case you want to come get handled in real life.
That's funny. I had all of my cards for a very long time. I didn't want to give them up because I made a ill-ass collection. Like, the couple of years I played, I made a nice-ass collection. I just held on to them like, yo, these are...
Yeah, I still have them.
Gave them to my mother's fucking students because they were all in, like, middle school and they still loved the shit. I was like, here, just...
Yeah, I did the same thing. I had a nice deck, and I forgot. I think I was coming up here, and so I gave them to one of the kids at my church.
Like, go fuck people up, yo. Just do great.
It's like, this is greatness right here. You make sure you pass this on.
I kept all my cards and all my my entire collection. I got my book that was just my collector cards.
Call my brother, see if he's still.
You know what I'm mad at?
Right.
You want to know what I'm actually mad at? I somehow managed to get all 5 pieces of Exodia.
That's bullshit because I only have 4.
I'm not.
I have 3.
I managed to get all 5 pieces, and just like what was his name, Weevil, on
Somebody, no, don't even say they tossed your shit, yo.
They tossed the head.
The main piece.
The main piece.
The other
I
ones
was like,
just fucking fine.
I was like, oh no, because I could get another leg.
You find 3 or 4 arms in a pack.
Right.
Yeah, them bitches were fucking. They were common cards.
When I tell you, I was so hurt.
Now that nigga would have died a cruel death. Only had one of the Egyptian god cards. I think I beat somebody for that Slicer, and I didn't even like him. I wanted the Winged Dragon or Ra.
I wanted Obelisk.
I had Obelisk. Obelisk was definitely.
I think I had Slifer too. I was like, fuck it. It made me mad that Slifer was the red one, and I hated it the most. I was like,
that's my favorite color.
I know it's my favorite color too, Stello. And I'm just like, why is this the shittiest one?
Yeah. Obelisk was the greatest one out of all of them.
So and I just gotta say that my nerding out is very specific. Just in case y'all might think I'm too nerdy out there, I could not play Magic: The Gathering. I couldn't play no Digimon.
Digimon. Right.
I want you to know that
now we know he's old because he said it wrong.
That came out completely on accident.
Digimon.
Nope.
I did not play no Digimon.
No. You can't say it right now. No, you are Digimon.
Do you know what's funny? When I said it again, I was about to say Digimon again. It feels right because it feels like it always felt like a ripoff of like Pokemon. I was just like, I can't really call Pokemon. It's Pokemon and Digimon. Obviously, like say it.
What you kids down there doing?
Say Pokemon and Digimon.
You better not be touching my Digimon cards.
Say Pokemon and Digimon together and just roll off.
Nintendo. Was that a Nintendo?
Stop that! Don't stop that shit.
Just saying.
But yeah, like I couldn't play any of these other card games, and mind you, I tried.
Yeah.
I tried hard.
Yeah, I tried my hand at Dungeons and Dragons.
I tried Pokemon.
I never really gave that shit a shot. I was like, fuck it.
Nah. After I tried Magic, I couldn't even go to Dungeons and Dragons. Because Magic, I remember to this day what I was told on how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Or play Magic: The Gathering. I don't know what it means. I don't know why it means. I'm not sure why I'm putting stuff sideways to tap it, to smash crystals or shields or whatever the fuck. It was...
a lot.
Now, admittedly, when I was learning to play Magic, I was staying at a homeboy's house, and we got super baked for like 3 days. Like, in that 3 days, we slept for like 3 hours. And it was really just that, eating pizza, and playing Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, yeah. That might be why I never got real good at Magic: The Gathering.
No, it wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh, so I wasn't.
That's how I feel. I'll go with that. I like that one a whole lot better. It wasn't Yu-Gi-Oh. It was all right.
Duel Links, battle me, Falcon. What's up?
That's right. I'll get on soon.
Get your cards up
so I can take his cards. This is Weird Radio on BigExposedRadio.com, and I will check you guys next week. It is Friday, right? Yeah. I'm out of here.
Hot BXO.
Check out this flashback.
Oh, you like a male prostitute or something? Like you can't. I got it.
No. I was always in sales. Like I've been in sales since I was like 14, and I could sell anything. So I could sell salt to a snail. I could sell ice to a polar bear. So it's like
He was working.
Yeah, I was working.
Okay,
I was working.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
So I was in sales. Sold cars and sold this and sold that, and
I feel you.
My biggest thing was like I said,